I just love when preseason rankings are wrong. Like, y'all, what happened to Clemson? What was that? Hey, I'm Channing Curtis, a former sports reporter turned news junkie, and let's get into it today. And this morning, we got to talk about week one of college football and look ahead to week one of the NFL regular season. Oh, I'm so excited football season is back. I cannot wait. I'm currently watching the LSU game right now, so if you notice me looking off, just know that's what I'm doing. So listen, week one for college football actually featured a lot of pretty good games. I feel like usually the first week of the season are some lackluster matchups, but these were actually really good. So again, I'm currently watching LSU play USC. Right now it's first quarter, so tied 0-0. But of course, we had Georgia playing Clemson, which was supposed to be a huge game. Nobody was surprised that Georgia won. But I think a lot of people were surprised by how Georgia won. Now, in true Georgia fashion, they started off slowly. Like, they tend to do, like, I don't know what it is with them. It's like the first half, they're asleep. But anyway, second half, they definitely ramped things up and just blew Clemson out of the water. Clemson didn't even score a touchdown. Like, y'all are supposed to be good. I mean, ACC good, but y'all are supposed to be good still. Like, where were they? But also, missing in action was Texas A&M's offense for most of the game against Notre Dame. Now, that was a game, of course, that happened Saturday night. It was a pretty good one. It was a heavily defensive game. Like, I think both defenses really showed up and stood up. Like, no surprise that Texas A&M at home, like, their defense it's a beast. The stadium itself is known for being incredibly hard to play in. Notre Dame had a lot of struggles, like, trying to get into the end zone. They finally did, and then it just felt like things started kind of clicking for them. Texas A&M, it seemed like their offense was never quite there. Like, they had these great moments that would show up, and they would have, like, an amazing, like, 10, 12-yard play, and then right after that, it was just like their offense was just stopped. It was crazy. I mean, again, a lot of credit to Notre Dame's defense, a lot of credit, of course, to A&M's defense too, but it just seemed like their offense was not all there. I think they were one of those teams that was just a little higher ranked than maybe they should have been coming out of the preseason. Now, I think every other game pretty much ended how everybody thought it was going to, so I don't really see too much changing with the rankings. Let me know in the comment section, though, what you think, if you think any movement is going to happen. One change that I do foresee happening is maybe Texas flip-flopping with Oregon. And yes, I know I am a Texas homer kind of gal. However, Texas did blow out Colorado State. Meanwhile, Oregon allowed Idaho to score on them twice. So yeah. And then, of course, we have to look forward to week one of the NFL. Of course, that kicks off this week, Thursday night, with the Kansas City Chiefs looking to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Now, an interesting sports storyline that you might have missed over the last couple of weeks. So Tom Brady, of course, is going to be in the booth actually calling games this year. So Tom Brady is supposed to be an analyst for Fox this year, but he is also trying to be a part owner of the Oakland Raiders. Now, if this deal goes through, the NFL is going to restrict him from, well, doing a lot of the work that he's going to need to do in order to be a commentator. So if this deal does go forward and he becomes a shareholder in the Oakland Raiders, then he would not be allowed to, one, publicly criticize any official, whether any league official, so that includes the referees, which he would kind of need to do sometimes. He also can't publicly criticize any other team, nor can he watch any other team's practice. So he's under, or will have to be under, the same auspices as any other NFL owner, which could make your job incredibly hard as a sports commentator. As somebody who was a sports commentator, I can't imagine not having access to all of the teams that I'm going to cover in trying to do my job. Now, yes, you can do it. You can watch film and maybe not go in the locker rooms and not talk to the coaches and not talk to the players that much. I don't know, whatever. But I just think it's a really interesting thing. I'm just like, Tom, why don't you just go sit down somewhere? Do you really want the Fox analyst job? If not, I'll take it. All right, guys. So again, let me know in the comments section what you thought of week one's matchups for college football. And if you think anything's going to change in the rankings, I'll be back next Monday with another recap of all of the games that happen in college and the NFL. As always, join in the conversation there in the comment section. I'll see y'all back here next week. Oh, shoot. Before I go, hit that like and subscribe button.